All right. Today, just a sandwich, roast beef sandwich. I bought some different brand ciabatta buns that I usually get. They had them at the supermarket yesterday. Then they had some really good Boar's Head London broil roast beef. So that's what I'm going to make, but I'm just going to make it a little bit different and add a couple of extra things that aren't quite so common on a roast beef sandwich, but I like it, and maybe you will. So I already toasted my bun, and then I got a block of Swiss cheese here. I always try to keep a block in the fridge. And let me cut some of that off. And I like to cut it pretty thin. By the way, I'm using a new microphone here. We'll have to see how it's going to sound. Hopefully it sounds good. All right, there's some Swiss. And I got pretty much everything all pre-cut, so it should be a pretty quick video. So first thing, last night for dinner, I had a salad and some other things, and I made some homemade blue cheese dressing. Of course, it's in my Chinese restaurant soup bowl that I got from my old shop. But it's too thick. I could tell you right now I got to add a little cream, so let me do that. All right, let me add a little bit of heavy cream, not too much. It thickens up overnight in the fridge, homemade, but it always tastes better the next day. And all this was, or is a chunk, just a big chunk of blue cheese. I don't remember what kind I got. I don't know if it was Gorgonzola or what it was, but it's blue cheese, mayonnaise, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and then a little heavy cream to thin it up a little bit. That's it. So I'm gonna put a little bit down here. Blue cheese kind of goes pretty good with beef. All right, some roast beef. They cut this pretty thick. I like it cut a little bit thinner generally. All right. I had some olives left over. So let me chop those up, otherwise they're just going to roll all over the place. All right, I chopped up some olives. Let me put some lettuce on here first. This is left over from last night's salad. It's romaine hearts. I'm not a fan of iceberg lettuce, but on a sandwich, generally iceberg is better. And now the olives, which of course are going to go everywhere. All right, the Swiss. And then I got some fresh basil out of my garden. I got a little herb garden out there. These are nice big leaves. And you could omit any of this. A lot of people don't like basil. They think it tastes too perfumey. I like it. And then I had a pearl onion left in the fridge, and I cut that up. So let me put a little bit of that on top. And then some more of the blue cheese. All right. I'm going to pour a beer with that. Oh, nice Guinness. I don't know what this fancy new paint job on the can is. It's strange. Something limited edition. I hope they didn't change the flavor. All right. Let me get a clean towel. Amazon deal days, brand new towels. All right, there is that sandwich. That's a nice one. We'll see how that's going to be. All right, here we go. Look, it's falling apart already. Pretty good. The only thing I should have added was some black pepper. Other than that, pretty good sandwich. That'll be a good lunch.